I'm getting the old live video is starting, and now I'm getting the you are live, which means you've probably been live for a while, but here we are, and welcome to Direct Mail Monday, March 21st, 2022, first day of spring. Happy spring wherever you are. Happy fall if you are in the southern hemisphere. So let's get right to it. This piece of mail, this postcard, hit my mailbox this week. And my first impression was like, good job. This is going to make money. Then I flipped it over and started looking at it and said, like, man, it's leaving a lot of money on the table. But good for them. Direct mail still by far the best bang for your buck in your business. So even when it's riddled with basic beginner, simple errors, blunders, mistakes, I have a feeling this thing still makes money. So first of all, it is a small postcard. Mistake number one. See if you can spot the mistakes before I start numbering them and counting them out. See how many you can spot. Here's the front, and here's the back. All right, so let's get started, shall we? Number one, it's small. Why have a postcard this small if you're looking to save a few pennies on postage? Uh, to negate the amount of money you could make. That's what they call penny wise, pound foolish. But even if you're looking to get it out there for the least amount of postage, you can still make it slightly larger than this and still have the same cost involved for postage. Give yourself more space to do more selling, to make more money, to do more convincing, right? So, first of all, could have done better with the front. There's still a lot of blank space up here, and blank space never sold anything, but some convincing words sell a lot of things. So you might want to put something convincing into this empty, useless blank space, especially since it's at the top where the most likely eyeballs go, where it is most likely the eyeballs go. So start out with a good thing. This has a complimentary 14-day trial. So exclamation point, all caps, large letters, very well done. The word complimentary is questionable when you could use the word free, which is much more easily understood, takes up less space, much more powerful than the convoluted complementary word. Complementary, I have an idea why they might use this. That's a word that you might use with online marketing where you have all kinds of restrictions and rules that destroy marketing results. Uh, for instance, spam filters. If you send an email and you say the word free, lots of times, oh, they send that into the junk folder or the promotions folder or the whatever. They don't like the word free. You see people doing things like FR period EE, using complimentary, all this kind of BS. Look, if you're using direct mail, last I checked, the mailman doesn't say, I'm putting this piece into your junk mailbox and I'm putting this into your good mailbox because this one used the word free and that goes into the junk mailbox. Like, use the most powerful word in the history of advertising, marketing, and sales, the word free, instead of the bogus word complimentary. Although complimentary is going to work with these changes, would likely work 10 times better. I like the fact they're showing you that it was 7 days, now it's 14. A reason why would make it work that much better, right? So they could put free 14-day trial up here and put the reason why here. Special spring offer this week only. Uh, we just expanded. We're just opened at 100% capacity after the pandemic. Whatever, give some kind of reason why. It's my kid's 14th birthday, so I'm celebrating with a 14-day trial. Like some reason why you expanded it. Um, and then Burn Boot Camp, bizarrely not including the contact information. Burnbootcamp.com/ this particular location on the back where it says East Mesa AZ. And it's very confusing. I know the town Mesa, or a city, I guess, here in Arizona. Otherwise, East Mazaz. Is that East Mazaz? Is it Burn Boot Camp? How about capital B, capital B, capital C for Burn Boot Camp, and capital E, capital M, and capital AZ for East Mesa AZ, so it doesn't look like East Mazaz, which is harder to remember, harder to recognize, harder to type it in later. If you say, like, what was that thing? It was East Mazaz, East Mazaz, East Maziz. Like, spell it out capital letters just like you do on Earth, right? In America, when you're using the English language, you use capital letters for things like Mesa, East, the name of your company. Like, why use more confusing, less results getting terminology or small case lettering when you're putting it out there on a postcard. Now I know why, of course. That's because used to be on the internet, and so many companies still make this mistake. You see all small letters and this and that. Who cares how it looks in the browser after you type it in, and how it translates it? You can type it in with the capital letters, which make it easier to read, easier to remember. Sign up today. Why? Why sign up today? When's the deadline? There's no deadline. Okay, no deadline, no offer is a common phrase in direct response marketing. So I might just put this aside and say I'm not ready yet. And but beginning of next year, I'm going to make a New Year's resolution to get in shape. So I'll just put this away till next January. Is that what you want people to do? You might want to include a deadline. Another mistake. Here, bunch of mistakes. Unlimited 45-minute camps. I don't know what that is. Maybe that's a jargon. Maybe people that go to workout places know what a camp is. Camp, I don't know, roast marshmallows around the fire at camp. Like, I don't want to camp. I wanted to work out. So I don't know what that means, camps. And then you have this thing here, personalized nutrition guidance. That sounds good. A supportive and empowering commute. Oh, an important, supportive and empowering commute. That's just what I want. I love a commute. And then we have universal, maybe that's pronounced commute. I don't know. Universal membership. What does that mean? I know when I was a kid, they came out with a universal gym back in the 70s. It was a great thing when they added it in. And I remember my junior high school, they were like, look at this big piece of equipment. It does all kinds of things. You can lift weights without having the actual this, that. Oh, bah, universal gym. Like, is that what they mean? It's a confusing nonsense here. If you're free child watch available, if you have kids, child care, child watch, I guess whatever you call it, that sounds good. And people who have kids, little kids that need to be watched, probably understand that phraseology. And then you have burn boot camp location name. Why the word name there? Why is this the location name? Isn't the name burn boot camp? And this is just the location. And then they have this nonsense like Facebook, I don't know, email, Twitter, I don't know what that nonsense. Who cares? Like, unless you're telling me that's how you sign up. Like, sign up today. Either call or click. Or can you sign up with email? Can you sign, what a waste of space. That's usually because they don't know what to put there. There's all kinds of things you could put there that will help sell. I just talked about it. You could explain what a camp is and why it's good. You can explain what a universal membership means and why that's good. But you see, a good thing they did here when it's every door direct mail, EDDM. You see that? EDDM retail right there. You don't have to put name and address. In fact, you don't need all this space for it either. So could have cut it way down like this, like that. And you could have used a heck of a lot more space to explain what the heck any of this means, to sell better, to give me more reasons to come in. However, even with all of these mistakes on here, it is still, I believe, going to work. It's just that it ought to be working 5, 10, maybe even 20 times better if you did it really well. If you contacted someone who knows what they're doing, like me, Speaking of which, you can contact me if you want help with this stuff. You can go to my website, mymilliondollarad.com. Mymilliondollarad.com will show you the basics of how to create an effective, a tremendously, wildly effective postcard, advertisement, any kind of print money getting thing that you're going to do. Flyer, postcard, an ad. Go to mymilliondollarad.com. That'll do it for direct mail Monday, first day of spring, March 21st, 2022. I'll catch you back here again tomorrow. Thanks for watching today. See you tomorrow on Topical Tuesday. Over and out.